Look, you only have one life. Why not why not have fun? Even if you aren't young anymore, why not why not have fun? Why not be in good health? Why not be energetic? One thing that it's easy to do the older you get is to just let yourself go, to not really pay attention to your health, not really do much for your fitness. And a lot of it comes down to seeing people around you who aren't doing anything either. And so you're basically this one big peer group of people who aren't staying on top of your health and certainly not doing much for your fitness. So I wanted to talk to you today about staying in great shape, regardless of the fact that you may be a bit older. And I want to emphasize that it is never too late to start. You're never too old. And I'm going to get in the car with you today, and we're going to go for a short drive to the gym that I go to on a regular basis. And I just want to show you what's going on a regular weekday at the gym where I live. And there is a point to all of this. So I most certainly want you to stick around. This is not going to be a long message today, probably less than 10 minutes, but stick around and listen to everything. I certainly want to inspire you to be more serious and more intentional about staying on top of your fitness so that you can live a healthy life and enjoy every single year that you have coming. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the car and let's get this thing started. I got a message from a family friend yesterday, and she was talking about how her doctor told her that she was morbidly obese. And she went on talking about how her sister and her brother both died when they were relatively young, in their 50s, I think she said. And she is now in her early 60s, but she is concerned that perhaps she doesn't have a lot of time left. She says that she is very, very happy with how her life has turned out. Um, but there was still an undertone of fear and of disappointment, no matter how much she tried to paint a pleasant or a rosy picture about it. And so I sent her a message back, and I just told her, obesity is something that can be reversed. Um, you don't necessarily have to just let nature take its course and just basically decide that it's the end. I told her, don't assume that you're going anywhere anytime soon, because you can do something about obesity. And so that's what we're going to be talking about today. For all you folks who are maybe you're a bit older and maybe you're out of shape, I want to talk to you today about the fact that it's not too late. It's never too late for you to get in better shape and for you to start taking better care of your health. So we have arrived. Now, before we go inside the gym, let me remind you that I am Mark Johnson, the founder of Bounce Pep, bringing you a fit and flourishing future. I'm also the youngest son of Bill Johnson. Look, I want you to go ahead and subscribe. So please go ahead and subscribe to this channel. And also go to www.bouncepep.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage and subscribe to our email list. It is free and you will stay in the loop. So let's go ahead, get out the car, and let's go check out what's going on in this gym. So the reason I'm bringing you inside the gym today at this time of day is because it's relatively early, and what you're going to see is that all of the working age people pretty much are at work, and what you have here are mostly seniors who are working out. Now in Japan, the average lifespan, I think for women, is something like 88, which if you I mean that's average, so that's extremely high. And for men, it's probably 85 or 86, which again is very, very high. That's on average. And what you'll find in Japan is that people are not necessarily all just going to the gym and working out like this. but generally speaking, people are active. They do walk a lot, they climb stairs. Their diet is generally healthier than what you'll find in many other countries, especially a place like the United States. And so people tend to live long and live relatively well, and I mean they're basically healthy people because of the active lifestyle. Now, what I wanted to show you all this for fundamentally is because it's never too late for you to get into the gym and start working out and improving your health. Look, the people inside this gym are not spring chickens, but they are working at it. They're working at it and are trying to keep themselves in good shape. And no matter what your condition is, if you have some kind of a health condition, you can always get yourself in better shape and improve your health. And it's not only about working out. Remember, you got to eat well, eat better, okay? You can do it. You're supposed to have a high quality of life. I don't care how wealthy you are. I don't care about how many degrees you have. I don't care about all the little toys that you own. You see, if you're out of shape and you're in poor health and you're doing nothing about it, then you are not living like you mean it. And you most certainly are not the total package. Live like you mean it. That means you have to be in good health. Your fitness has to be on point, okay? And you have to have a strong sense of purpose in your life. But everything starts with your health. If you don't have that, it's hard to do anything else because all of your attention and all of your worries and your anxieties are going to be focused around your health. So, live like you mean it. That's why I took you into the gym today. I wanted to show you people who are living like they mean it. Okay? Look, you only have one life. Why not have fun? Even if you aren't young anymore, why not have fun? Why not be in good health? Why not be energetic if you can do it? There's nothing stopping you. Nobody wants to hear your excuses. Oh, I'm too tired. Oh, I don't have time. Oh, this, oh, that. Excuses don't matter. Stay on top of things. Don't let yourself go. It's the only way to have a fit and flourishing future. So that is my parting message for you today. I want you to take this with you, and I'll talk to you next time.